Hello there, my name is Phil. I'm from a company called All Office, and I also do some work on the website here, which is futurevisuals.co.uk. And the reason for our video today is just to show you one of our biggest selling products at the moment, and that is this little beauty right here. Now this is the interactive touchscreen table. Now normally we would bring one of these into your care setting of a place of work, and we would let you, staff and residents or whoever, use it for an hour or so, play on it. But unfortunately, desperate times call for desperate measures, and you've just got me speaking to you on a video here and not in person, where I'm much funnier and far more charming. But as it stands, the first thing to note is that this is a 10 touch screen, which means 10 fingers can touch it at the same time. Now, what you can also see is that it stands around about 3 feet high in this position, so you can come up to it and touch like that. But also, if you unlock it, you can also tilt this table like that, so it sits as a table itself, which means there's about 5 or 6 adults can sit around it at the same time and play on it, and whatever games they want to play, whatever activities you want them to do, they can do on that. Now, what you will also note is on the outskirts we have a hardwood border. Now this are in jigsaw pieces, and that just means that if one of these got broken, you could just replace the one piece as opposed to the entire thing. It is also a toughened glass screen, so it's used to being bumped and thumped. It is also splash proof. Now we wouldn't go throwing buckets of water over it, but just the odd splash here and there, and it'll work perfectly well. Now what we will do is we shall get this baby turned on for you, and then we'll show you some of the apps on it. So now we've got the remote control in hand, I shall turn the machine on for you and show you the bits and pieces that come with it. Oh, as you can see, it's a Sharp design touch table, and All Office, we have a partnership with Sharp, and that means we just get supported pricing, which gives us the cheapest pricing of these machines in the UK, so that's always good to know. Any price we can beat, so keep that in mind. As you can see, we've got the screen here. It works as you would see as a normal tablet, normal iPad, smartphone. You just use it by swiping along there. All of these are apps and games that you can play on it. These are just what we've put on. You can download any games and things that you want via the Play Store by just clicking on that. As you can see, type in your search for whatever games, dementia games, memory games, any games you want, you can download off of this. To move back and forth between windows, you swipe up at the bottom of the screen and touch the square just to take it all off, and then swipe it off like that. What we always start with is this particular app, which is a Magic Fluid app. This comes free with the machine. We've put this on already for you, and this just goes to show you the 10 touch. So we can either use one finger, 2 fingers, or all fingers on that, so that gives you an idea of how many people can use it at the same time. Some people have spent hours just fiddling about and playing with that one. Another app that's good to use is our Fish app, which also comes with the table. To get the best out of it, you need to tilt the table sideways, but for this I'll just show you on here. It should show you a few bits and pieces. Now obviously we've got all the fish here. As you can see, we've got a fish tank. Now this is a fish tank. So as you can see, we've got the fish floating about everywhere. And this is just like feeding them, so you just take a finger and all the fish will come to you, or you can put it down there, like that. Or you just do that and they'll follow you about. So a lot of people get a lot of fun and use out of that one. Another good one is